Welcome to chapter 14. So here we are at Ascaucalis, and we had some event messages. Britain has attacked the gates. Mercenary commander, subject Friedrich, mercenary commander passing through Sikhs and audience. He offers us his swords and loyalty if we would be willing to pay up front. Engage in faction politics to deal with your subject, or wait until this state business has been over. Yeah, let's deal with that. Friedrich. Yeah, let's accept his offer. So now we are here. Let me just have a look. So Udwald, yeah. Here's my governor. And let me have a look at his household epic poet. Fine. Right. Armor. No, I think that will be for our generals. So back to the other window here, and let me just have a look at the household of my king. This is actually research rate +3 for construction cost. Well, yeah, good trades. Let's let him have that. And then finally we got Wolfhard. He could actually he could adopt. Our family is so depleted. Let me see the loyalty of, yeah. I don't think that we're going to have Wolfhard or Leudewin, that they are going to accept it. I don't know. We had some trouble with Autovaca. Good question. Should I try with Guntram? Let me just have a look at him. Force -1, integrity +1, upkeep -2. Probably got a -2, but he should not be a governor. Personal influence, wow, pretty a lot. -1. Yeah. interesting. With an epic poet, he could have a lot of influence, really. But before I do anything here, let me have a look at Leutewin and Autovaca before I do something too fast. Good experience +3 for infantry units, +10 for Germanic pagan armies. I think La Familiaris statues. Let him have that. And what have we got here? Melee attack +10, armor -15. I'd rather like a barbarian turncoat here, I think. Oh, I see, we can only have one at a time. But let him have that and Autovaca. Let me just see. Right. +3 for civil developments, research rate, not bad. Plus tax. Interesting. Wait a moment. Just want to go back to Warwald. Instead of personal influence, I think a chief eunuch would be way better for him as a governor. So that is definitely going to be like that. And then let's return to Autovaca again. Pretty interesting. Good. Fine. I don't like this -15% armor for the commanded force. I don't really like it. And I'm not going to give them more influence to the other nobles, as they are not my family. So nope. And I guess the situation is the same. Good. Yeah, we could only do one thing. And then Hukart. Let's have a look at him. Research rate is fine. Popular order is good. And armor would also be nice. But Gundram here hasn't got anything, so that would be a fine trade for him, I think. So let him have that. And then I think I'm sorted out. Just a second, I just need to be sure. Yeah. He needs a wife. Yeah. And Hukart. Why not? so we can use some of these small household traits. It builds a character for me, and I think it's a bit fun to be able to give these small traits and the benefits to my generals or my family or whoever it is. So good. There's one thing I don't get. Yeah, let's try to recruit to adopt Gundram for my family first of all, and I think that's about it. Should I secure loyalty here for Leutewin? What's the loyalty here? Actually, Wolfhard could need more loyalty. So she could try to secure Wolfhard's loyalty. Might be a good investment of some of her influence points for Sifika. Good. So income expected next turn. We got food, and if we return to Ascocalis, yeah, that's right. We got the problem with Scala. Total sanitation -2, sanitation 3, Scala 5, that gives -2, outbreak chance of diseases 3%. And and so the fishing jets will give us more Scala. Need free population surplus. Oh my god, this is. So we got these dikes that we can't elevate before we have land for loyalty, which is probably going to be somewhere down there. Oh my god, cost 10,000. Well, so farm. Scala. Yeah. Gives us a lot of income, but on the other hand, Scala 1. So here, sanitation 3. So we can easily take that. And we could also have one of these. Yes. Unlock to room of Germanic mounted brigands. Onager. Wouldn't it be nice to have our own onagers or onagers? Germanic hunters. Construction cost -4%. Just a second, do we have any? No, we don't. Yeah, we really have to figure this out. But 4% from commercial buildings, 450 from industry. A wicker maker, and a wicker maker will later give us +3 Scholar. Holy moly. So what about clay pit? Construction costs -7%, and construction is extremely expensive here in Attila. So it's worth to take that into consideration, how much we would actually spare, but yeah. Bone carver would definitely give us wealth. And then the honor goes wood carver, 350. And only -2 public order. Yeah. It's kind of 3, public order -5. A lot of wealth here. And fletching 1. Not bad. Smithy. You see. Armor smithing 1. Plus 5% armor for all unit recruits. 5% melee damage for all units recruits, and unlocked recruitment of Burgundian axemen. And they sound nice, so then we just have to find out how to deal with Germanic mounted brigands. I think I'm going with the smithy. Yeah, like that. And that's all because we are not going to have even more Scholar here at Ascaucalis and then get disease. No, we don't. I could put that down 1 notch to get some better public order.
Fleet ready! For the tribe!
Question. Will this army be able to do anything against that army, and can we leave at all without just a second before I do anything? It's just
Starting out!
Yeah, the public order.
To your duty, my warriors!
They are quite expensive at the moment, so I think I will disband. Let me disband the mercenaries right now, and then
Ready for battle!
Focus on our own troops.
Thirsty for battle!
Thirsty for battle!
And
Warriors all!
let me send Gundram to
Set up a watch!
Ovian.
Thirsty for battle.
Yeah, a bit better public order. His integrity is going down a bit. I actually wonder if a general's or an army's integrity goes up if close to the king. Technologies, politics. So war -1, friendly territory 2, resting 1. Yeah. Because I would like. Let me try something else. Let's put it down there and
Warriors all!
put you here.
Your next command.
On the move, lads.
And give him the whole army.
Thirsty for battle.
Yeah. We still got 0 public order getting in, but no negative effect from it. And then
Ready for battle.
I will risk to march here.
Getting on our way.
Oh my god, what no, yeah, I thought I had been
Destination reached.
on the right side of that river, but actually I did. Trade route. Interesting. Here it can sometimes be a bit difficult to see the trade routes, but they are there, and you can see them by the small oxen wagons. I really love these the graphics from them. Good. So here we can see something about what we sell and what we import. Salt, fur, right, at least. And I guess that's it. I got that target for sure, the howling fists. I'd like to have them taken out. I would also like to take that army out, but that's all for now, and let's end the turn. But just 1 second. Britain here. We are at war with Britain, so yeah. I wonder, because they attacked the Geats, And why are they treaties with Franks, Danes, Saxons, Alamans, Britain, Geats? Treaties with Geats, war with Britain, yeah, that's right. The Gaetulians here.
Welcome, friend, welcome.
Good.
We had heard of your great wisdom, and...
Very good. And now we are at it. No military lines. And then the Garamantians. Why? It's proving good. Treaties with Gaetulians 24 and war with Western Roman Empire 1. That's fine, I guess. Do you
I
want
will be a patient audience
anything?
for your speech. Sure that you come to deliver a profitable message.
Yeah, a profitable one. And we can't even trade, so I don't know, is that worth it really? At the moment the Gepids can trade.
You honor us. There's food enough for 2 armies awaiting us when we have talked.
They would trade wine. You're importing wine, 110. You're exporting salt. Let me see, you have no more surplus of this resource, so you gain no additional income. Instead, your export of this resource will be redistributed with existing trade partners. Right. After signing a trade agreement, a trade route will link your capitals. The more resources you own, the higher the chance this faction will sign the treaty. It's pretty interesting also, because, you know, I see people, sometimes I take a look at what is going around in the total war scene with other YouTubers, and there are some pretty good YouTubers out there playing Total War Attila, and also some that have given up because the campaigns on at least Legendary became too hard. There are some few still fighting with their campaigns on Legendary, and I'm one of them. I think this and my campaign with the Jews, they are both yeah, it's a matter of the Huns. If I will be able to deal with the Huns, that is that's the really big problem for me in both campaigns, because the Huns will be so extremely strong with Attila and 14 full armies before we're able to take him out, or I don't know how that is going to be handled. He has to die 2 times, I think, or he has to be wounded 2 times, then he will lose his immortality, and then he can be actually killed in battle, and then I think the Hunnish forces will stop just respawning and respawning and respawning. So there's quite a task there, and the Hunnish army, they quite often come in 2 or 3 or 4 stacks, and they will just steamroll faction by faction by faction by faction. So and your allies are just standing by watching and can't really figure out how to counter the threat of the Huns, and they are just smashed and smashed and smashed. And I'm not good at fighting Huns yet, at least. So, but what I see a lot is people complaining about how difficult it is to have trade in Attila, and this is pretty interesting. The more resources you own, the higher the chance this faction will sign the treaty. The predicted income of this trade agreement would be 150, and this also goes for Rome too. People that don't understand why they can't get trade is it's simply because they don't have enough resources for the other faction. And as you can see, I don't have a surplus right now. Perhaps that would be even better if I had a surplus, but as you saw when I pointed to that trade route before, we are exporting salt. That is one of our main, it is our main resource only. So it's pretty interesting. So get the resources and get them, develop your towns with resources into or develop the resource buildings so that you can get enough to make yourself interesting for the factions, and then they will probably start to trade with you. So good. The Gebbets, they are weak, and I need them. They are also fighting the Huns, as you can see, and and Obadia, Septimania, Illyria. the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. So the Gepids, they will have problems enough with the Huns, I guess, very soon. So I'm not going to demand anything here from them. They will need the money to fight off the Hunnish armies, I think, very soon. So
All praise to the gods. They have
good for us. Then we got Hispania. War with Vandals and Western Roman Empire. Yeah. So I guess they will not.
Welcome, I suppose. No, do not sit.
No.
That is for us and for friends. You for...
Of course. They. But just a second. Cultural aversion -20. That's a bit. Great power -20. That's also a bit. Treaties with Geats. Religious aversion. And treaties with Ebdanians. -58. Visigoths. Let me just have a look at the Visigoths here. So what is the problem with it's improving actually? And you, let me just 61, yeah, not bad here. I don't really Ostrogoths. I'm not at war with the Ostrogoths. No, I'm not. Visigoths and the Gepids. Well,
greetings, friend. I've called for good ale to ease your throat and, ripe women to ease other parts.
all right. Could we buy a defensive alliance here? That would definitely influence Hispania. I think it will indirectly. No. Let me go back to Hispania here. Yeah, the Visigoths, Ostrogoths, Hispania. So it's improving. Let's wait a bit about that, but should I work?
Welcome, I suppose. No, do not sit. That is for us and for friends.
No,
You for...
not yet, but I think the better our relation is with the Ostrogoths, the better. Unfortunately, we can't trade, but the better chance we will have of making alliances with the Visigoths and Hispania, for sure. The Burgundians here. Improving. They also fight the Huns. The Saxons here, yeah, good. But Sclavonians improving because they are fighting the Geats and Antians, and that is not so good. What?
Are you brave or foolish, or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
Well. A non-aggression pact, will that lead to a ceasefire or a peace treaty between the Sclavinians and the Geats and Antians? It would be pretty interesting. Are they going to? No. The Vandals. And they're fighting the Angles, yeah. Burgundians. Well, I think that's it for now. But some small, interesting gains, a defensive alliance, a trade route, and it's end the turn. The Sassanids. They have got the Immortals, those very strong, elite spear units. I just learned. I haven't been playing them or watching any episode from other YouTubers about them, so I don't know anything about them, but a Steam friend of mine told me about them. It was his favorite unit. Right. I am thinking about skipping these different faction movement things in my videos. Oh! Ho ho! Who took them out? That's so nice, because then the civil war is over, and that is definitely something. Oh my god. Nope. Not enough influence for that. I can only forget it. Mercenary contacts. Mercenary pool replenishment plus 45% for local faction mercenaries, faction wide. Yep. Interesting. And we finished the construction of our fishing jetties. That should mean more food. Yep. And Brigade for Lodewin, which is also very nice. My highest ranking general, he is as you can see, a 4-star general. So let him have that. Ready defense plus 6 and more morale training, and let him also have this for his cavalry. Battle movement speed plus 3%, melee defense plus 3, melee attack plus 3, and morale training plus 3. No, sorry, that's only in a governed province. The other 3 is for his commanded force. But let's go with that, and fine. Right. Let me just do one thing. I will reset the points. No, I was just wondering if it influenced something here, but it didn't. Well, and let me have a look at Gotiskanse. $6,000. It's a bit much. I think I'm going to have resettlement here, and I know it will give us some problems with public order, but let me have that edict instead, because I need to build up Gudisgansa. I wonder who, where, what. It's probably the wooden men, General Remistus from the Burgundians that took them out. And where is that? I think I noticed a Hunnish army here somewhere. So where are they? Oh my god, yeah, they are doing it, as you can see here. The Lugians are having trouble. See, 1, 2 armies, and the third one is on its way, I guess. Can we see even more Hunnish armies? Yeah, we got one right down here. Perhaps having to fight the Burgundians, but what I have seen is that the Hunnish armies will always win a fight. 2 full stacks meeting, the Hunnish army will crush the other army. That's my experience every single time. So it will just take out that army probably, unless it's very, very lucky. And I don't like this. Now they are starting to steamroll. They will take the town, of course. They will burn it down into a desolate place, and as they do everywhere. So not so good for the Lugians. They have an army here. Don't know where else. And that they will, yeah, good question. And see, if you remember, his integrity was going down, but because the Civil War is over, and now the change per turn is 1, so his integrity is going up, as is all my generals, and that's just a second. That's nice. We are here. Oh yeah, the Lugians, they are also here at Budogis. Good question. Should I go down here? Should I try to help out the Burgundians or what? Let me have a look. No, I haven't put a war target, and I don't know if I dare to put it on the Huns, because in my campaign with the Jews I did it, and the Huns just came for me. So it is a very good question. Should we go down here, or should we just have to fortify, so I can go here,
On the move, lads.
and then I can still fortify, because winter is coming. It's autumn now, and winter is going to come, and that means depletion of my troops because of the cold. So I guess that's it. That's what I can do at the moment. Just take a look at the Ostrogoths friendly.
There's a good pork roasting for you. and better ale and mead set aside.
Nope.
But first,
And I will save the money for building up Godisganza, so I'm not going to use money right now. Let's end the turn. And I think I will also end the chapter here for today. Thank you for watching my campaigns. They are difficult, very difficult to play here in Attila at least. And it's interesting that quite some very skilled campaigners, some of the best, are considering to give up their campaigns with different factions in the game, or legendary people that normally, oh my god, I think, yeah, I don't know exactly who did that, but this area was burned down or something. Yeah, but never mind. I will try to. Yeah, the Burgundians. Oh my god. Yeah. Good. So, see you. Have a good time. Bye.